Hi, good morning. I'm live in both places. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm not the most tech savvy. So I just texted Dana saying, oh, how do I go live in Instagram? I have no idea. I have no idea. So she helped me. Thanks, Dana. We got this sorted. It's great to be with you. Thanks for hopping on. My name is Ginna Cross. If I haven't gotten to meet you before, I'm a Blue Diamond in doTERRA. I am Dana's partner, co-collaborator in Live Naturally Tools, and we are so excited this week about our new handout that just came out. You guys, they are so nice. So if you want a great handout to teach from, you got to check it out. We revamped some things, cleaned some things up, reworked some of the orders of things, and it's a happy, happy thing. I can't wait to get out and teach some more classes. So I'm going to talk to you today about something that's very near and dear to my heart because it's something that I've just lived through. And oh my goodness, I just want to read this comment. Last week I watched your simple workshop, mimicked it last Monday and enrolled 5 people. Obsessed with your handouts. Thanks for that. We love having and creating tools that are simple and easy for people to use, easy for people to understand, because when people are confused and overwhelmed by too much information, they don't buy. And so that's why simple is so important to us. So anyway, my topic this morning, failing forward. I am passionate about this because last month we had a huge goal in our business. We are Blue Diamonds. We've been blue for 3.5 years now, and we have been progressively working on going towards presidential, and that has been fun and exciting. And last month it was like, it's time, we're gonna do this. Like, we set the goal, worked so hard. And missed by a little bit. And it was something that was, initially hard when you work and you got your eyes on the prize. And you'd come up a little bit short. It's not easy, but at the same time, when you can maintain positive mindset and see all the good that happens, I quickly was able to see, and my girls too, because this, it's never just yourself involved in this. We had people who were with us working so hard. In fact, one of my girls, Christy, she was the one that was like, let's do this together. I'm going to try to get 30 classes next month. And I was like, 30 classes, come on. That's amazing and inspiring. And it got me going. Actually, her saying that she was going to do that got me out there thinking, like, how can I, get more momentum? How can I get more classes? So one person can be such a catalyst for unifying a team and getting you going in a push. So I'm going to talk today about goal setting and why it's so important to set goals that push you, but goals that also are realistic, that you can actually achieve, that are going to require some extra effort and some miracles, but you can actually do them. And why momentum in your business is so important, and why failing really isn't a bad thing. Christy, after we realized it wasn't going to happen, she posted for us a video of Will Smith, and he was saying, like, failure is a requirement. If you want great success, you better put yourself in positions to be failing all the time, because it is the thing that's going to teach you. It means that you're pushing yourself. It means that you are striving for something. If you always are just setting goals for yourself that are safe and comfortable and don't challenge you or stretch you in any way, you're not going to get far. You have to put yourself in a position where it's like, you almost can't help but fail. That's what he says. And he was just like, the people that fail the most are the people that are going to be the most successful. And so that's why I really wanted to share this topic with you, is because a lot of times as we're building this business, what we see is that people are achieving. That's what we see. We see the end of the month, all these rank advancements coming in, and we just think, well, I didn't hit my rank. you know, they did. What's wrong with me? Why can't I do this? And we start to feel doubt, and it reinforces these negative emotions and negative feelings that we have about ourselves because we see that other people are achieving. And so what I wanted to do was to come on and just to let you know, you don't see all the behind the scenes of you know, what's happening leading up to that success. You don't see all the failures and all the disappointments that that person has had leading up to their moment where they achieve their goal. One of our girls, Heather, a great friend of mine, she did achieve platinum last month, and she's been working on it for years. And she's had it as a goal and intention, been progressively working towards it, and had so many disappointments along the way. And then last month, she did it, you know? And so, really what I hope this does is it frees you in your heart to know if you've had some disappointments, if you've had some roadblocks, if you've worked really hard towards something and not see it come all the way to fruition, you are not alone. You are amongst every, you know, every other wellness advocate who's out there working is experiencing those same things. And it just makes that moment of victory that you have, it makes it all the sweeter when it happens. Okay. So let's talk about, first of all, setting a goal. You have to set a goal that stretches you, okay? It can't be comfortable. It can't be something that you're easily going to coast into. It does not have to be a rank goal every single month, all right? It can be an amount of enrollments, personal enrollments, whatever you can typically comfortably do. Push yourself a little bit beyond that, okay? Because it is in the stretch that you start to think creatively. It's in the stretch that you start to find creative ways to make things happen, all right? When it's something that is easy for us, we just stick to our same old. We stick to our same old methods. We just know that, you know, just by doing what we normally do, that is going to happen, okay? But that's not where the magic happens. The magic happens when you are out there and you are doing things that you wouldn't normally do because you need to in order to achieve this goal that you set, okay? So set a goal for yourself. It's a stretch. It's going to require a little bit of miracles, but that's doable. I'm not talking about saying, you know, you're executive and you're saying, I'm going to go for gold next month. Like, set something that you realistically can break down, look at the numbers, look at the amount of classes and say, I know I can get that. I don't know quite how yet, but I know I can get that. Okay. That's the kind of goal that you want to be setting. That's the kind of goal that's going to keep moving you forward all along this journey for us, all as we've grown through the ranks. I have out-goaled myself, you know, like I've usually set the next goal sooner than I was ready for, but in reaching for it and reaching hard for it, we have always gotten so much closer to our, you know, ultimate end outcome than we were before. So it has served me so well to goal big, you know, goal hard in your business. So I would encourage you to do that. Next thing to know, we've been using Deb Erickson's coaching. If you're not familiar with Deb, her I Can Institute is phenomenal. She has so many great tools. She has so much to say in regards to mindset that's really, really, really helpful. And she talks about pushing and building momentum. And what she says is you have to have moments where you're creating this big momentum shift in your business. You can't just coast and expect it to come. You have to create the surge. And rather than spreading it out over a several month time period, you know, you hear the 90-day pushes and things like that. You can't actually push if you're all in. You can't do that for 90 days. It's not sustainable. Okay. Something that, you know, will help you to generate that big surge in momentum quickly is saying 30 days. 30 days, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to try to teach a class every day. You know, I'm going to try to enroll 20 people. I'm going to try whatever it is. You're big time taking your typical activity to the next level. And what that does is others see that you're doing that, and you don't have to advertise it. People will see and feel, people that you come into contact with, that you're just communicating with, will know that you are in it. Okay, so it really is something that helps to generate the collaboration. Also, other people who aren't in your business yet are going to observe all of your activity that you're doing, all the things that you're doing, and they're going to say that person is going somewhere. Whoa, he or she is really on the move. They're really going somewhere. And all of a sudden, you're going to start finding people who want to partner with you, who want to get onto that train, because that is a moving train. It's not a stalled train, and that's exciting. So these periods of momentum are really important. Deb talks about doing it, 3 times a year, having this, setting yourself up, really planning well, planning out that month where you really are giving it 100% effort, as much as you can give it. And then you are able to see this momentum surge that you're then able to carry on. Hey, Shelly, so good to see you. So now what we've seen is, we had our big push in October, and now we're going into November already with a lot of momentum, a lot of really exciting things happen. Even though we didn't achieve the ultimate goal, it feels like it doesn't matter, because we have so much excitement and momentum and great things happening. And that is really what a push will do for you. And that's what I mean when I say failing forward. You have a goal, you have a huge goal, and rather than letting it sink you if it doesn't happen exactly as you want it to, you look at all of the miracles that did happen and just say, wow, this would never have happened had we not, linked arms and gone for it like that. Okay. So really important to do that in your business. This is a great time to do it. Okay. We're already into November. So if you're not set up for this month being a push month, that's okay. You can definitely use this month to build some good momentum in your business and go into December ready to go. People write off December because of the holidays, but it is a phenomenal month in doTERRA. So if you are thinking, not gonna do December because it's just so much going on, wipe that from your mind, because it really is such a good month. Yes, you've got the week of Christmas that you're not going to really have a lot of things scheduled, but you still have the 3 solid weeks around it where there's so much time to get things in. In the past, doTERRA has done the 200 PV free frankincense. So all of us are kind of thinking that's probably going to happen again. And I don't have any insider information about that's for sure happening or anything, but history would tell us that's probably coming, which is so exciting. And so it's a great opportunity to do all kinds of education about frankincense. And so plan out your year. And I am not necessarily the greatest at this. I have a lot of good examples who are better at this than me, who I try to learn from. But plan out your year and kind of look at which months are going to be my push months, what months are going to be my surge months, where I'm really going to focus on my business that month, and it's with this, a lot of us, you're growing your businesses while maybe working another job, while balancing a family, and you're doing doTERRA because you don't want it to be something that's all consuming, and that's great and that's fine. And in doTERRA you can create a lot of great time freedom, and you are able to set boundaries and things like that. However, it doesn't mean that you don't ever have seasons where your business is really crazy. All right. And when it's just 30 days, guys, it is so much mentally easier to be like, this is just 30 days. This is, it's just 30 days. You can do anything for 30 days. We can work this. We can do, go all in. And then we're going to have a bunch of family time. At the end of the month, we're going to have just a weekend where we just relax and we enjoy each other. And that's exactly what my family did last weekend. We were just together, snuggling, watching movies, soaking up each other's company and resting. And it was great. So just remember that sometimes in trying to find balance, it results in just kind of mediocrity everywhere, rather than having seasons of time where you're really focusing on something to move that thing intentionally forward. And that is something that will serve your business so well. You do not need to be afraid of, a lot of imbalance for a little period of time. Now, I also know that doTERRA provides Diamond Club for us, which is fantastic. Dana and I both did Diamond Club. It was so influential in our businesses. But really what Diamond Club was for us was just doing more of what we were already doing. Now, Dana did it to the next level like she does everything. She did it all in and ended up winning it. And really that last month for her was craziness, where she was going to multiple classes in the same day. So that would have certainly been a push month for her, but she wasn't maintaining that pace all through Diamond Club. You know, she was steady doing the things that we were already doing, you know, to a little bit more degree, but it wasn't like a 4-month push. So if you're scared of Diamond Club, don't be. Utilize it for what it is great for. It is great for being able to move forward your connections and teams in other areas. Utilize it for that, but pick a month within Diamond Club that's going to be your push month. All right, and go all in 100% in that month, and you'll see that your curve is like this, steadily going, and then that push month comes and you make the turn and you get so much momentum. Now, the thing to know is that it's very, very important to keep your mindset strong in that, because little things are going to happen and they're going to be distractors. We get distracted all the time, or little things are going to happen that are going to be triggers. They're going to trigger something in us, like you're in your push month and you've got your big goal and you need everything to go perfectly, and then a class cancels, or there's a class with no enrollments and you just think, now, and then it starts to trigger these thoughts and previous things where this has happened. You're like, see, this never works for me. It doesn't go. The magic doesn't happen for me. Okay. You need to stop that. When that starts coming up, you stop it. All right. You stop it right in its tracks. You don't live there, because if you live there, it becomes a self-fulfilling cycle where then your energy is down. And when your energy is down and you're starting to feel like, blah, it happened again, doesn't work for me, these miracles don't happen for me, then that's the energy that you're putting out to other people. The people that you're coming into contact with are sensing this down, discouraged energy. Or the opposite, you're getting close and you're starting to get panicky because, you really want it to happen. It could possibly happen. So you're starting to get frantic. And then the energy that you're putting out to people is frantic energy, desperate energy, and people are turned off by that. And so they, don't want anything to do with that. And then it just confirms that feeling that you had that things don't work for you like they work for other people. Okay. And so when those triggering thoughts and emotions come at you when you're in your push, because it is scary to push outside what you know, it is very revealing. It leaves you feeling very exposed, very vulnerable. And when that happens, you are going to have those triggers. And so you have to be prepared for that and immediately recognize it and just think, oh, I'm being triggered right now, and stop it. Stop it. Don't let it work its circle all the way around it, because it happens so quick where you're back into those thoughts, and even, things that you used to feel from your childhood can come back and rear their ugly head. Just see, people don't do what they're going to say, or see, I can't do this like other people do. Okay. You have to stop it right before it gets that. Recognize the trigger, stop it, and keep going. That bad class happens, that no show happens, whatever it might be. You just think, okay, so now what am I going to do? Where am I going to find this volume? I am open to these miracles happening, and I am doing everything that I can to make to be ready to receive them. And that is something that is so universally true, is when you are out there and you're doing the work, you see things start to happen, okay? Because you're looking for them, because you're ready for them. And it's fun. It's fun to be a part of. So I hope that you feel inspired to go and to set up a push for yourself and your team, okay? If you are running this business, and it's still pretty much just you, then you can go and do that push, and seeing you in action will inspire other people to want to join in on that. Okay. If you have other people on your team, talk about the benefits of doing this together. One of the most beautiful things about our push last month was really the unity and the collaboration with my girls. And we had so much fun. We were able to share the highs, the lows, and just be real with each other. And it created such great unity amongst us. And that is what pushing together can do. So whether you are, newer and just getting started, and you need to build some momentum so that you have some other people seeing and wanting to join what you're doing, or you are more established, have some sharers and builders on your team, link arms with them and do it together, you're going to see great fruit. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a great Tuesday. Bye, everyone. Go fail forward.